Hey guys, it's Jill. Hope you're all having an amazing day. So today, as you guys can see from the title, if you guys saw last week's video, you know what that title means. I am out of the 300-pound mark and I could not be happier. I'm not gonna lie, I texted my friends this week and I was like, hey, if I bitch and complain about gaining weight this week, tell me it's because I ate too much sugar. Not that I ate like a, okay, so I'm gonna kind of like reel it back a little bit and we're gonna talk about my weight first. And then I'm gonna talk about, because a lot of you asked what it is that I did, I'm sorry. A lot of you asked what it is that I'm doing as far as like trying to lose weight. So I got on the scale this morning and y'all just barely made it out of the 300s, but we're out of the 300s. I was 299.8, down 3.2 pounds for a total of 9.4 in less than a month, which I am very proud of. I am actually very, very, very proud of that. I only worked out once this past week. So again, with only one workout and having a little bit of extra sugar, I probably shouldn't have had as much. I feel like I did really good. So some of you asked last week what it is that I'm doing, and basically I'm doing portion control. I'm counting calories. I try not to go over like a certain amount of like fat grams and carbs and stuff like that. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, great. To be honest, I'm kind of just really focusing on my mental health at this point, and I'm not trying to focus on losing weight, if I can be totally honest with you guys. And so many people have told me, like, Jill, you stress out so much and too much about your weight. You overanalyze, you overthink. Y'all, I overanalyze and I overthink everything. So of course, when it comes to losing weight, that is no different. And I'm overanalyzing and I'm always so concerned about it. And I'm always just like, oh my gosh, this, oh my gosh, that. And so for me, this past week, I honestly just did not focus on losing weight. I just focused on making better choices when it came to what I was eating, trying to eat more fruit, trying to eat more vegetables, trying to eat more balanced meals, still including treats. And I kind of talked to, I feel like I went into this a little bit last week, where I bought these little cups of pudding and I bought some whipped cream. So that's like a daily treat for me that is so satisfying, and it's like 100 calories. Like, you cannot beat that. Sometimes I will have a s'mores, and still, even that is like, for one of the crackers and one marshmallow and one dark chocolate square, it's like, I think again, less than 100 calories, or maybe a little more than 100 calories. So those have been treats that I've been loving. I also have this hot chocolate that I've been loving. I don't eat all three of those in a day. But sometimes I did eat like a s'mores at night and then have my pudding in the middle of the day. And as you guys saw, I still lost weight. The way that I'm approaching this weight loss this time is, number one, looking at it in 10-pound increments. Number two, not stressing out about it so much. I weigh what I weigh. I look how I look. It's not going to be like this forever. Why stress about it? Why stress about the fact if you gained 8 pounds, not 8 pounds, 0.8 of a pound this week and then lost 5 pounds the next week? Like, just don't stress out about it, because when your stress hormones go up, your cortisol goes up, and there's so much that goes into your whole body and how it functions and losing weight altogether. So I really have just taken this week and just kind of had like a, not a don't care kind of attitude, but I don't care if I lose weight. Yeah, that was my attitude. If I lose weight, I lose weight. I don't care. At this point, I'm really just focusing on portion control, what I'm putting in my body. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean like, oh, I'm looking at sugars and I'm like, oh, like cornstarch, no, like, or high fructose corn syrup, no. Eventually I feel like I will clean up my diet, but at this point, for it to stick and for me to get a good amount of weight off, I have to do something that I love, and I have to do, like, incorporate foods that I love, because I know it's not going to stick if I try to do all these fancy things and try to lose weight as quickly as I possibly can, because that is just not, I've tried to do it before and it just does not work. It never has. it probably never will. So along with me having this kind of like I don't care attitude if I lose weight or not, I just basically did portion control. You know, still doing lots of measuring. One day for lunch I had like a chicken patty with like cottage cheese, some carrots, my pudding for a snack when I got home from work, before dinner, like things like that. Like breakfast, it was either a bowl of oatmeal or my tried and true, what's that stuff called? Chobani flips with cashews. I've been adding some mandarin oranges in, like the little cuties, like 2 of them, for lunches sometimes. And I'll make sure I'll do a what I eat in a day once I get over this whole 25 days of Jill, because this 25 days of Jill is killing me. Like I said, thank God I had so many videos pre-filmed, and I can really truly knock out like 5 or 6 videos, like filming 5 or 6 videos in a weekend. And thank God I don't have a social life yet, because oh my gosh, I would never have been able to do this. Yeah, anyways. What was I saying? When I get into the new year and I'm back on a normal filming schedule, maybe even when my contract is over at my job, I will possibly come back and start doing what I eat in a day videos. I was actually thinking about what I eat in a week video, because what I eat in a day videos, are those really helpful? Because are you just kind of like fibbing? Are you kind of just like making that day a healthy day? Or is that truly what you're eating? And we don't eat the same things every day. I will say I kind of am a creature of habit when it comes to some things. So some things are going to be the same, like lunch is going to be the same a lot, like breakfast is going to be the same a lot, but dinner changes every single day. My treats change every single day. So for that, I think that will be a really helpful video. So if you guys want to see that, definitely leave a comment down below. And I can do that like starting in like late January, maybe early February. But yeah, other than that, I'm super proud of my progress. One thing I noticed that's like, well, that goes in with the scale. I was gonna say non-scale victory. It's not a non-scale victory, but my stomach, I can tell that it's like easier to like move, and my stomach has definitely gone down a little bit. So that's always exciting. And the fact that I finally got back out of the 300s again, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna mean this time, I'm not gonna see those 300s again. I'm just not. I'm almost where I was before I stopped filming on this channel, which I believe I was like 298 point something when I stopped filming on this channel. So I am 1 pound away. So hopefully we'll meet that goal next week. If not, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not trying to stress or like kind of like be so focused on how much am I losing, how much am I gaining, like what is going on, you know. I'm trying to just be like super nonchalant. The weight's going to come off. I just have to make the changes, the daily changes every single day. Something that I also noticed that I did this week is I also made sure that I got in my water every single day. Like you guys have been with me for a while. You have seen this bottle with me. Like I literally take this everywhere I go. 30 ounces. I would try to get in 4 a day, and I was struggling to get in 4. Like I would get in like maybe 3, sometimes only like 2.5. But this week, every single day, I got in 4 or more of these. So super proud of myself on that. What else? I went to work out once this past week. So my goal for this coming up week is to work out 3 days this week. And also, what else? I don't know, to just not, again, get caught up in the whole, like, I want to lose this weight so bad and I want to lose it fast and I want this to come off faster. Like, I'm trying not to get that mindset, because once you do, it's hard to come back from that. So yeah, I hope that this video helped you guys. Let me know in the comments down below how you guys did this past week. Hopefully you killed it too. I'm just super proud. Again, also throughout the holiday season, I'm just going in with this attitude of if I lose weight, I lose weight. If I don't, I just don't want to gain. I want this to truly be the first holiday season in 10 or more years in which I don't gain any weight, because y'all, every single year I have gained 15 to 20 pounds easily in the holiday season, and just had this attitude of, oh, I'll start January 1st, and then January 1st, if it wasn't on a Monday, well, then I will just start on that whatever day in January is like the first Monday of January. And it's just, it's too much. I'm not like, my New Year's resolution is not to be like, oh, I'm gonna get fit and I'm gonna lose weight and no, that's my now. That is my now, not resolution. That's what I'm doing. It's going to happen, and I gotta keep reminding myself. That's another thing. Do not put in your mind that you can't do this, because if you put in your mind you can't, well, guess what? You can't. Don't tell yourself you can't do this. You can do this. You will do this. It's like my thumbnail was like last month or last week. It was like, I can and I will, watch me, because I will do this, and it's gonna happen this time. That's all I can say. And I'm not stressing about the speed in which I lose weight. If I lose 26 pounds next week, if I lose 26 pounds next year, then guess what? I am 26 pounds lighter than I was when I started the year off. Do I want to lose more weight than that? Absolutely. But if I end up losing 1 pound a month, hey, that would actually be 1 pound every 2 weeks. That would be 2 pounds a week, right? Yes. I told y'all I am not good at math. I am not good at math. So yeah, if I end up losing 2 pounds in a month, every month, next year, then I don't want to stress about it, because the weight is going to come off. And I encourage you guys to not stress. Don't be on a race. Don't be in a race to get this weight off, because it didn't come on overnight, and it's not going to come off overnight either, unless you make extreme changes to your diet. And when you do that, it's such a low percentage of you actually succeeding. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below how you guys have been doing. I love you guys so much. I'm so excited to be back to this channel. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing week this week, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.